Hello everybody, this is King Tut bringing you another StarCraft 2 replay. This one will be Slayer's Ganzi versus Call MVP DRG, Dongregu. This is from the MLG Winter Arena that just happened in New York, and this is game 1, and let's go ahead and jump into the game. First match here is going to be on dual site. Spawning in the right position in the red will be DRG, and spawning down in the left position will be Slayer's Ganzi in blue, Terran. This is one of the matches I actually didn't watch, so we'll see how this plays out. As I said, this is dual site. It's actually a pretty decent map for Zerg. Got a lot of wide open spaces, a lot of different attack lanes you can come up. Very hard to actually wall off the natural. See the natural here, you've got attack, you can come in through here, come in through here, come in through here. Just a lot of wide open spaces. So it's very difficult to hold that. You got your third right here, relatively close to your natural, and typically you'll see a fourth over here or a fifth down here. Important to note on this map, they did remove the high yield. You used to have a high yield up in this corner, but that is now gone. So, pretty standard openings right now. Got the wall off, somewhat started up here by Ganzi. Got the barracks down here on the low ground. It's kind of back here in the corner, so it can't be scouted. And he'll be sending probably a little bit of early marine pressure, but close enough that it's relatively easy to block this off before Zerglings can get in. And Dongregu is going, looks like 15 hatch. A very economical build. DRG does really like to drone up pretty hardcore, maybe put on a little bit of early pressure, but not a lot. And then just send wave after wave after wave of attacks coming through. See the drone scouted through there, and I think he got down there and saw that. Yeah, he went down there, saw that barracks down there. Probably came up here. He's like, where the hell is the barracks at? I know there's got to be one out here. So see the orbital coming out, marines coming out, spawning pool is now down, and DRG is continuing to drone up. And that's about what's going on now. Pretty standard. First Marine's running across. Probably just going to take this watchtower. I doubt he's actually going to push with just one. Probably rally 3 or 4 up here and go on, put on a little bit of pressure. See the spawning pool's finished. Queen coming out, a couple of Zerglings. The natural's now up. And Ganzi's actually taking a little bit of a risk here. Going ahead and building this command center and actually building it at the natural. It will save a little bit of time since he doesn't have to float it down, but it does make it somewhat vulnerable in case the lings come out to try to take that out. And so we got 3 marines up now, wall offs being completed just with supply depots there. If you've got somebody that likes to rush or a Baneling bus, that's a bad idea, but as I said, DRG kind of likes to wait a little bit before he actually goes out there and starts sending everything up. And there's the 5th Marine actually, and he's going to go ahead and move the barracks back up. And in come the lings, a little bit of pressure here. 5th Marine is just going to run back here, shake those things off. Really didn't do a whole lot of damage to anything. It took a little bit off, 20 hit points there off the command. And Marines were up here. Looks like he lost 1. 2 queens down here. Pretty easy to hold off that early marine pressure. Just really a little push just to show that he cares. See if he maybe can catch him a little bit extra, or a little bit vulnerable, and maybe force some lings out. But DRG really didn't have to. Droning up behind it. Actually got some lings in here somehow. More lings coming down. Doing a little bit of scouting. Yeah, nice little control there. Did cost a little bit of mining time, but not a whole lot. And then 2 lings down here, just kind of keeping an eye on things. 3 marines should at least come off easily. And then they go right away. And Spine crawlers going up, gas going down. Looks like it's going with 3 geysers here. And more drones. Lots of drones, because DRG loves to make drones. Wouldn't be surprised to see a relatively quick third coming out. The first Hellions on the way. Don't have a roach worn down, but he did scout that factory, so kind of knows that good chance that this is going to be coming out. That just having that one there, which just slow leans out, will go ahead and give Ganzi quite a bit of map control. Actually got a 3rd command center going up, so that's kind of risky. DRG will go ahead and spot this and should go ahead and drop a 3rd and possibly take a 4th too. Wouldn't be surprised to see a 4th go down also. Looking at the unit tabs, 3 Hellions out, 3 Marines, so not a whole lot. Resources, obviously quite a large drone lead for DRG. Droning pretty hardcore. Evo chamber and lair going down, +1 carapace and ground coming up, and another Evo chamber. That one's done. Probably see +1 melee. There, that is. Pumping some more lings out and a lot more drones. I'm kind of surprised he's not going with some roaches, and I'm surprised he didn't go ahead and drop another expansion here. It's going to be pretty bad here to the planetary fortress coming in, so that'll actually keep that pretty safe. Never want to be behind on expansions as a Zerg. That's typically a bad idea. Got some more lings coming out, 10 more lings, infestation take going down, burrows coming down. Really macroing pretty hardcore here. Vikings coming up, armory going down, another inferior bay. +1's just about finished, +1 weapons for the Terran. And we see the drone transfer going down. Link's trying to snipe off this. Looks like they managed to snipe off 1 Hellion. Coming out, like the Marines here, so they're going to go ahead and back up. Keep an eye on what's going on. There's the 3rd going down for DRG. Scan going down up here at the main. A little bit, got a Banshee out. Nothing too big there. Chasing away the lings with the Hellions here. I really don't want to engage these lings with Hellions on creep. That's a good way to lose some Hellions. That's pretty easy to get the surround on them. And Queen just chasing all that off. Scouting with that Viking. +1 armor stem is on the way. 5 infestors on the way, +1 attack just about done. Pathogen glands coming close to done. More lings coming out. Pretty decent creep spread here. I'm really surprised we haven't seen that 3rd go down, the 4th go down. And we'll kind of see what he goes ahead and does here. 2 twos now on the way for both of our, or for the Zerg player, and +2 weapons is coming up for the Terran player. Tanks are coming out, pretty standard transition here. A lot more drones coming out. It's probably just going to be to saturate down here. Another Queen on the way. And Hive Tech coming out. Might see, probably Ultras would be my guess. We don't see a Spire down yet. I have seen a timing where you drop the Spire at the same time you start the Hive, and they'll finish up about the same time, and then you morph it into a greater Spire for your Broodlords. But I've seen quite a bit more use of the big attack down here. That tank goes down. Looks like the bunker's going to go down. Actually doing quite a bit of damage. Going to lose all of these more than likely. See that. Marines come in from the backside. Might be able to do quite a bit of stuff. Marines are going to run away. Infestors have already run off. Actually did quite a bit of damage here. Managed to snipe off just about everything that was built down here. Got some drone kills. It's like 11 drone kills, so that's a pretty good deal. Pretty decent damage there. Marines are going to go ahead and move out. Looks like they're headed over here to this third. And you see DRG just kind of abandoning that. Can't hold on to it. You can't hold on to it. It's kind of a little risky taking this one down here just because it is a little harder to reinforce it. Got the replacement third already on the way up here at the traditional spot. And he's going to go ahead and move the patch. Drop headed up into the main. And Lings are finishing up everything down here. It's got a slight supply edge for DRG right now. 141 and 132. Drop here, going to force the drones to pull off. And it looks like he sniped off 2 Marines and did some pretty good damage to the other ones. And he only got 1 worker out of that, so that's actually pretty bad. I love this play right here. Burn that little wing right there just to stop any sort of thing right there. Another burrowed wing there, and another one here that just kind of gives a little more sight awareness on what's going on. You should see all these forces moving up, and he's just going to go ahead and counterattack it, looks like. And see what goes. He's going to push with this. Yeah, he's just going to go ahead and push up here. Probably try to take out the third up here with the army all the way down to the south. And going back a little bit, you can go ahead and snipe those 2 marauders off. More infested turns is going up. The third has gone down up to the top, down to the bottom. Massive amount of damage. Fungal looks like the fungal went off a little bit, and then the infested turns doing a little bit of damage here. Things taking down, sniping what they can. Got another marauder, sniping off the add-ons here, and they'll go on getting all that up. Meantime, he's still got his forces up here, and it looks like the infestors are on their way back. But these forces are going to go ahead and leave. First ultra's out on the way, +3 across the board, plus the chip disc plating, +3 weapons, +2 parent. Really needs to get some paint coming on. Oh, siege mode actually. But he is kind of stuck on 2 base. Went ahead and got that wing cleared up, retaking that third. DRG has the original third back up and getting that saturated. Fourth coming up too, so he's actually doing pretty good. We got Banelings, slow Banelings coming up. And a big attack moving in down here. We got 3 ultras, a lot of Banelings, and some infestors. Attack coming in from the backside. Beautiful fumbles there. Big Baneling hits, and it's going to clean up all of those targets. And things are looking pretty good for DRG right now. He's up on the bases. Should be pretty high up on the workers. Yeah, almost double in the workers. Not quite double supply, but doing pretty good. Coming in on the orbital command here, and shooting through that. Destroyed the orbital there. Still looking pretty good, 157 to 70. Andy's up by 2 bases now. And really, main's just about mined out here. Looks like the natural for DRG is about mined out. He's fully mined out the main. But the 4th is now up, so he's going to transfer all his drones over there. Fully saturated down here on the 4th. Wouldn't be surprised to see him actually take a 5th. And he's just pumping out more units, more ultras on the way. Ganzi's trying to get as much as he can out here, but he is really far behind right now. He's pretty much got 1 mining base left. And moving down here, so they'll be up to 2 mining bases. And he should actually be able to see that, I think. No, actually he can't. He's not quite in range to see that. We'll see the entire army up here. So we're going to go ahead and engage up here. They should see the drones moving in there. Beautiful fumbles there, some more infested parents. seeing that, and there is the GG by Ganzi. So pretty good, exciting game one. DRG goes ahead and takes it, puts him up 1 over Ganzi, and we will check out the next game in a little while. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please leave any comments below, and have a good night, morning, evening, whenever the hell you're watching this.